Well, Brandon Marshall has found a new home, except he really doesn't even have to move at all. It is with the New York Giants. He is at the facility today, set to sign a 2-year, $12 million deal for Brandon Marshall and the Giants. This is something
that is happening. It is starting to happen here, Tony, with the free agents finding homes.
And Tony Romo's happy about this one because it's the wide receivers having the fun this morning. According to our Adam Schefter, the Giants have agreed with wide receiver Brandon Marshall on a 2-year deal that is worth $12 million. Marshall spent the last 2 seasons with the Jets. Pairing Brandon Marshall with Odell Beckham Jr. will give Eli Manning 2 legitimate red zone threats next season. Both players accounted for over 30% of their team's red zone targets in 2016, with Beckham leading the league and Marshall ranking 3rd while with the Jets.
I see a lot of y'all making the moves and doing what y'all got to do in the NFC East. And that's cool, but let me just say this right quick. You know, when a person, and this ain't no hate, this is just some real shit. I tried to explain this to Eagles fans about Darrell Green Beckham and how party and bullshit was his priority over football. They didn't listen. So when you got a dude that's got an ego like Brandon Marshall, let's be honest here, Brandon Marshall is a great football player. He's got great hands. He's got great ability, but he also has an ego that is detrimental to a team. So when you bring in a dude that have already said that if I was there wouldn't have been no boat incident. So to a dude like Odell Beckham, you think he gonna give a fuck about what a dude who's been a journeyman NFL player gonna say? You think that he gonna look at him like, oh man, you a champion, you know, I respect what you say, big bro, so yeah, I'm gonna listen. No, he gonna go, look, motherfucking old head, you ain't shit but a goddamn labor-ready NFL punk motherfucker. I ain't gotta listen to shit you say. Sit your antique ass down.
You know what, my nigga, this team is so goddamn fucked. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Now that the fucking Giants got motherfucking Brandon Marshall, we're going to get triple fucking penetrated, you feel me? My big ass is on my way to the motherfucking gym and shit, right? Nigga, I'm at the fucking Valley Plaza transit station, right? And I get a notification up on my phone that the fucking Giants just signed Brandon fucking Marshall. The only thing that I can sit back and contemplate is how goddamn fucked.
You know, this NFL free agency is going on strong like a clockwork. I just found out from our rivals, the Giants, that they signed Brandon Marshall. And I heard EDP saying on how his Eagles are going to be kicked in the gut by the Giants. But you see, I'm not like him. You see, I have faith in my Redskins. Right now, we're going on a little bit of a, how should we put this? A little big drama of our own.
What up, TTC? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Rayvon from Virginia. Giants Mafia. All motherfucking day. Wolfpack all motherfucking day. It's the Brandon Marshall effect going on in the NFC East. I went to work today. Motherfuckers ain't had no work for me. So they sent my black ass home. Got 2 hours. Sent my black ass home. So I decided to make a motherfucking video. But this shit is crazy. Simons, how the fuck you gonna act like the Brandon Marshall signing wasn't a significant signing for this fucking team and try to act like he gonna be a problem in the locker room? And he's not coming over from the Jets to start problems somewhere else for 2 years for $12 million. You sound stupid with that shit, my dude. Especially from a fan that's got Dez Bryant in your locker room. You shouldn't be coming out like that, talking about turmoil and somebody, all these other, you know what he was brought over for. He was brought over basically to fucking open up Odell even fucking more on that side. As if y'all could hold him in the first fucking place. I mean, the dude been doing his motherfucking thing. Fucking notification. So this is just an added problem. It's not that, complicated to sit there and have to figure it out. You don't have to go completely, negative with it like, Oh man, ain't no way you gonna say Dorial Green Beckham in the same fucking sentence with goddamn Brandon Marshall. Man, you better quit it. You don't think that was an upgrade, and you got another thing coming. You thinking something completely wrong, my dude, and you gonna see it. The Redskins, we ain't seen none of them motherfuckers. You know the free agency going on, man. You don't see a motherfucking Redskin on here talking about nothing. Huh? Nothing. You can go to all their videos. Go to the vid makers that y'all know. The Skins. And see when the last time they put a video out. Anything. It ain't even got to be about football. It could just be about some bullshit just because they want to put out a video. It ain't coming out. They're in a state of depression right now. You know, Redskins next year, shit, everybody down here gonna be eating cheese pizza like a motherfucker from Papa John's, cause the Redskins ain't scoring shit. Kirk Cousins fucked up with y'all. Y'all niggas eating cheese pieces all motherfucking year. Ain't no toppings, and you know that. Shit. I'm gonna go to the Giants Redskins game down here, and I'm gonna pay for my extra toppings. Y'all some shit. But y'all talking y'all bullshit like y'all ain't in trouble either. Well, get ready for this 100th franchise win we about to get on y'all ass all motherfucking time. Get ready for that. The only other team in the NFC East that made some moves this year was the Philadelphia Eagles. And we gonna see what they got to work with. They did get some good pieces, and they put themselves in a position to where they got to worry about, you know, defense and I think on offense, running back. But other than running back on offense, that's really the only thing that they really need to be looking at on offense. And the rest of their draft should be on defense. So they got and defense is loaded. So they got a very good chance to put a lot of good pieces. Plus you got the back end of free agency with people getting released just because of the fact that they might have gotten a very good rookie that they like and they can afford to let them go. And another team is going to be able to use that. And we all know that. But y'all better watch the fuck out. Jerry Reese done put us in position with this Brandon Marshall effect. For all you paranoid, fucked up, scared ass motherfuckers out there bullshitting, acting like the shit ain't nothing. That shit was a motherfucking power move. Next year, I told y'all, motherfuckers was worrying about Cop Pizzle retiring and all these people retiring and all this, and I told y'all we was gonna have one of the most talented fucking teams that you ever seen in a fucking Giants uniform, at least on paper, any fucking ways. Moves already been set up and made. Jerry Reese put us in position to where there's only 3 spots that we gotta worry about, like I said. And most importantly is offensive line. And that's not a good draft for it, but we'll still end up making something work. We get a running back, a new tight end, another tight end, and some defensive players. And we already re-signed all of our fucking players back from last year that was important other than Hankins. So, I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want out of a fucking GM, man? What more can that man do? You know? And the owners and everything then blessed him and gave him permission to do everything that he's doing. And he's doing an exceptional job. So y'all keep hating, man. Y'all talking about we behind y'all and all this shit. Last time I remember, we was the last team that won the last 2 Super Bowls in this motherfucking division. So don't ever disrespect us out your motherfucking mouth just because you want to talk about last year. And we still swept y'all ass last year. So get it right, my nigga. Rayvon from Virginia, gone.
All right, my niggas. So our pick is up. 20th pick. We didn't get Mariota. We didn't trade up to get him. Fuck Mariota. I've been saying that shit since day one. The guy fucking sucks, man. The motherfucker got bust written all over him. Inaccurate, like fuck. I've been saying that shit since day fucking one. So I guess we're just waiting right now to see who the fuck we pick. Probably some sorry ass motherfucker that you never even heard of.
And the roster will keep changing. And Chip Kelly's pick is in.
With the 20th pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, Philadelphia Eagles select Nelson Aguilar, wide receiver, USC.
Well, it's a player that he knew USC at 27th Pac-12 player to go. So Mac went out a year ago. Deshaun.
You know what? I can't be too fucking pissed. I mean, because we need a fucking receiver.
Chip Kelly, no surprise. If you look at Nelson Aguilar, a lot of people are really on this guy. And what is
Fuck it. 6 feet 198. Man, let's see this motherfucker play. Let's see this shit.
You need to cut him. You need to cut him no later than tomorrow. If you want to save this season, you need to cut Nelson Aguilar. I don't care how hard I would have sympathy for people that's worked so hard to be in the NFL, but he sucks. He's another USC prodigy. Go back to when we drafted him. Go back to that draft video and what I said about Nelson Aguilar. I don't want a USC wide receiver. I didn't want a USC wide receiver. Give him a damn chance. I'm not giving that. Oh my God. You need to cut him.